Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome to the Gaming 4. Today in this Unturned update video, I'm going to be going over the changes that occurred in the update 3.15.0.0. Now, from the start, that update number seems like we've gone up another level, and that is kind of true, but actually not much changed in this update. So I'll be going over what did, and you know, let's get into it. To start off, I just want to mention the most, I guess, influential change, and it has to do with environmental destruction. Now, pretty much what this allows is that in game, when you're riding a vehicle or something, you can actually just straight up run over a lot of these items and they'll just break. So, pretty much, Nelson's not quite sure to what extent he's gonna do this, but he said that you could possibly even destroy buildings if you can destroy enough of their supports. Now, obviously, as you saw, I just got stopped by the fire hydrant, and that's probably because, I don't know, for some reason they're indestructible right now. But, I mean, you can run over almost anything, really. You just need enough speed. So, the other problem with this is that it does do a lot of damage to your vehicle, so you can't just run over everything and expect it to be all fine. But you can run over most things, including fences and stuff like that. Oh, got a bill. So anyway, yeah, so that's a large update. And that's going to be really fun, just, being able to destroy and run through things in your map. And it does leave behind a nice little stump here for these objects. So the next thing I want to mention is that Shadow Stalker damage has been tweaked. It is now more focused on impact damage, less on the explosive damage. So it's still going to do a good job killing players and stuff like that, but if you do happen to shoot the ground at your feet, it doesn't do much damage. As you can see, before I reheal, it only does probably about 5 to 6%, with me just being right beside it. So for sure, the explosion damage has definitely been reduced. Another change he added has to do with animations and the quality of, stuff like punching these fences. So like the particles that come off, he's now improved them so that I guess they're more even or something like that. But he mentioned, that things like that, including rocket trails, explosions, they're not going to be improved and a little more realistic and maybe fancy even. Another thing with the map destruction is you can just straight up blow things up. I don't think it works on buildings yet, but yeah, it's something to look forward to. He also said that this won't be implemented on many major or official maps, though. I guess he just doesn't want to have people be able to level the town, I guess. Another fun change is that he added a few new gestures, two of which, or all of which, are rest, which is sort of like a sitting position. I think maybe it looks like you're grabbing your knees. This is not real good. Here, there we go. It's decent. Yeah, so pretty much just like sitting down, sort of relaxing. Um, Also, he added the face palm, which is pretty classic. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just added those. I think those were much requested by fans, so he decided it'd be a good idea to add those in there. Alright, the next change that I want to mention before we get into the map editor is now when you're searching for servers online, there is now a new map column, and so this is pretty much just to make it easier to figure out actually what map it is. Before, I think you had to rely on what it was set down here and what people said their map was based on the title, because lots of them say like PEI Unturned New, but now you can just actually check if it is in fact in PEI, and you can sort it by map as well, so that's always cool. So the one change I wanted to hit on inside of the editor has to do with sun rays actually. So pretty much if you go to the environments and then lighting tab, we've got everything here that has to do with lighting, and this now includes rays and in terms of the ray color and the amount of rays. So depending on the type of time of day, you can either choose dawn, midday, dusk, midnight, whatever. You can customize what the color of the rays are themselves and how many of them there are. So pretty much this just allows you to, I guess, customize how beautiful your map is depending on the type of day. And of course, not all people are going to be able to benefit from this depending on whether they have them enabled in terms of their graphic settings and stuff like that. But it's just another option there that you can control with your map, and I'm sure you can do quite a few interesting things with them. I mean, I'm guessing you can do moon rays, I think, at night as well. So we'll see how that plays out. I'll probably incorporate that into some of my maps as well. Alright, so the last change I want to mention in this update video has to do with the gold game mode. So if you guys go to single player and search through, you'll only see easy, normal, and hard. Gold is no longer there. And the reason he got rid of it is because it doesn't really make sense as a game mode difficulty because it doesn't necessarily define how difficult the game is. It's just a way to restrict, who can actually play on the map based on, if they're a gold user or just a normal user. So, how this affects servers, which is what I'm getting to, is that now in your servers, you can set your server to be gold only, and this doesn't actually change the difficulty of the map. So I'm going to go to test server here, and we can go to the commands.dat, and I'm just going to add the gold command in here. And this really won't change much of how the server works, besides that only gold people can join. So the way you make your server gold only is you just put gold. You can leave the mode easy in there as well. So I think before you used to do mode gold. So now as I run this server, we'll run it, and I shouldn't be able to join it because I actually am not a gold user. So let's run this here, and see, it says successfully set gold status. You can see it there for a second before it moved past. And I will try to get on the server now. And it should deny me, even though I am the owner of it. So we'll see how this ends up. Alright, so here I'm about to join the server. And it says you require gold to join this server. So pretty much, yeah, that's all you need to know. All you need to do to get rid of that gold is get rid of that one line of code in the config as well. So there you are. So pretty much that's all the major changes for this update. It was actually pretty small for moving up a number. Went from 3.14 to 3.15, and there wasn't much changes besides the Destructible map. Hopefully that'll develop into something amazing. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something about the new update. I know I did making it. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see some more. I will see you all.